Look at all that. I had no idea I
speckles.
had so many freckles. Oh shit, it's recording. Alright, so we finally made our Zanzibar memories a thing.
Yep.
They are all put together somehow.
So we're currently in our Airbnb and I'm about to go to the market. To get some necessities, eggs, fruit, and peanut butter for Nina. Good morning. Good, thank you.
Tired?
So one of the hardest parts for me as a father trying to travel through Africa with a kid has been getting her to take her malaria medication. I discovered Nutella. So what I do is I just take the pill, stick it in between 2 spoons, and then you just crush it. It's Nutella in there. You have to mix it up. Pull it up so it sticks. Then pick up some more. Your kid doesn't know it's in there. Let's go.
What would you like to order for a drink?
I will take a vanilla caramel frappuccino.
So first thing, getting to Zanzibar, we had no idea how we were gonna do it. We flew into Dar es Salaam from Egypt, so this was our second country. And then we found out we have to buy ferry tickets at the ferry terminal. There's no online, there's no phone call. You have to go there. So we went there and it's crazy. It's packed. It was very overwhelming.
We arrived there and we took a car. They have Uber, but it's really hard to get an Uber. So what they'll do is they'll use the Uber platform to get to you. Then they'll cancel the Uber, and then you'll see the taxi drive by, and they want you to just do the taxi fare because it's more expensive, and the taxi fare is always jacked up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we take an Uber there. They drop you off like right at the port. If you're gonna do this, you need to get dropped off like a mile away because they pulled up right in front. And we got bombarded. Like literally, there was people all around us.
It was.
And before we could even get out of the car, there was already guys grabbing our luggage.
They had opened up the trunk, and they were grabbing our luggage. And I'm just looking back, like our stuff.
Yeah. So we get out, and these guys are already like deadbolting that way, and we're like, "Are we being robbed?" And they're like, "No, follow us." And so we're just like trying to follow our bag in the crowd,
lean on our shoulders and just going.
It was
because
crazy,
there was a lot of people,
and it was really intense.
And then they were trying to siphon through the people who had tickets, the people who didn't, the people who were mad. It was just a big mess.
So then we get like to where we think we need to be, and the guys are trying to like scam us for a bunch of money because they grabbed our bags, and they're like, "Oh no, we helped you," and we're like, "Well, like thank you, like." I'll pay you, but I'm not going to give you $20. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we get on the boat, and
we get on the boat.
Belle and Nina didn't do so good.
I mean, I get seasick. I tried to keep it together because we had never experienced with Nina a boat, I guess.
Yeah.
That was her first time. And she got seasick too. So we both we did not have such a great time. Victor, though.
It was a really choppy ride.
But Victor, though, got to go in front and have his Titanic moment and all. But
it was
we
great.
did not. We did not.
Alright guys, so we just got on the boat to Zanzibar from Dar es Salaam. It was crazy. Somehow my bag got open while we were in line through like this funnel, and me and Belle like freaked out. These other 2 guys had just like grabbed our bags and they were carrying them for us. So we were like trying to catch up with them, but we made it on the boat. Yeah, before.
So after that.
So then we arrived in Stone Town, and we honestly had no idea what to expect with Stone Town. Belle does a lot of the preliminary research with our traveling.
Yes.
I don't look at anything.
I've learned to do more research. That was our second country. I just looked it up, and Zanzibar was supposed to be this amazing island that very little people go to, and a lot of celebrities go to like spend their holidays. And it's very affordable, so I thought, let's check it out.
We
We're
were
be there.
far from celeb status. We stayed in like the most
I mean, we did not stay in the bougie
budget-friendly
area.
budget-friendly Airbnb we could find, and it was a little rough.
It was rough. It was rough.
It was cool.
It was just one of those times that it was like, are we doing the right thing?
I like staying in fancy places, don't get me wrong, but I also like roughing it sometimes.
He loves roughing it, but my thing, it was the holidays. It was Christmas.
Yeah.
And this place had offered all this and gave us all this.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was...
We didn't have a toilet seat.
You know.
We got there and there was no toilet seat, and it was just this big toilet. Poor Nina. Yeah. And I had to hold her every time, and it was just too much.
She figured it out towards the end.
The water would shut off.
Yeah. Oh, the water was a big issue.
The water was an issue.
And the Wi-Fi was like non-existent,
which was the thing. We wanted to call home during the holidays.
But hey, let's not focus on the negatives. We were in the heart of Stone Town, which was great because every time we walked out, we were there. We were in the alleys.
The market's right here, the bus is right there, and the beaches were right there. Like, it was great.
It was a great location.
But, I mean, we could have just gotten a tent at that point.
No. We had air conditioning because it was hot. And
that broke like on the second day.
Sorry. It did make some really weird noises.
Yeah. It was like, Nina, don't stand under that.
Yeah. But it was okay. We survived. Stone Town was awesome. I just loved exploring the new alleyways. And there's like main paths, but then on like adventure days, we would go explore like random paths, or we would just get lost.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We just got lost in the alleys of Zanzibar, Stone Town.
Like really lost. Like we just walked in a big circle.
We just went all around Stone Town. Why not?
Yeah. Midnight tour.
And it is Christmas Eve, and we are now trying to find our house.
We'll find it. Can you say hi, Nina? That was the best. I just loved it. There's so many like beautiful,
lots of kids.
Yeah, it was really cool. I would highly recommend going to Stone Town, Zanzibar. It's a really neat experience. I still have never experienced another place like it.
Yeah, it was very different. I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah,
I mean, an island off Africa, I had no idea it was going to be like that. It reminded me about the forts back in Puerto Rico, like El Morro and stuff, but with a different feel. Like they do have their forts and everything, and then Stone Town is kind of like an extension of all that. So it did remind me of home a little bit, but then it was just completely different feel with the markets and the buses and the people and the food, and they're very known for their spices, and there's just like...
It was just a very culture-rich place. I mean, everything from the smells and the sights to the sounds. Like, it's Muslim, so you hear like over the speakers like the prayer call every couple hours. And
we first heard it in Egypt, and I freaked
intense.
out. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like an earthquake warning. I don't know what it was. Then by Zanzibar, I was like, okay, this is a thing.
This is normal.
This is normal.
Yeah.
And then, but that was really cool.
Yeah. So aside from all that, Belle found a like national park reserve kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we went to go see the monkeys, and we just saw monkeys.
We saw a lot of monkeys though.
Yeah, it was cool.
They took us on a tour, like a guided tour.
Hold on, how did we get there? So we decided to opt for the local bus because...
Why not?
Yeah, we like to like really immersify sometimes. With one kid it was a lot easier. Now with two kids we probably won't be doing that as much. But
I mean...
it was cool. We just like walked to this bus depot, which there was like no other foreigners there, and it was really hard to get to, and it was so hot and I almost died.
The language barrier and just the difference in everything, the currency that we were still trying to understand.
Yeah, but it was really cheap.
It wasn't even $1, it was like 30 cents.
A rinky-dinky bus packed like to the brim.
It was like everyone that could fit, plus your livestock, plus your groceries, plus, you know, just everything. So it was intense.
It was a warm experience. Very hot.
Yeah, the windows don't open too, so that was great.
Some of them did.
Uh,
But it was cool. And then, yes, we get there.
It was by donation.
It was worth it though. It was cool. It's really
pretty I mean,
jungle.
he took us through the jungle, and then he took us to the spot where all the monkeys hang out. Mm-hmm. And we got to see a lot of monkeys. That was great for Nina because she got to see them up close. And
yeah, she got to like feed them and stuff.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Find the monkey jungle.
Oh, you're trying to find the monkey jungle? You got your binoculars on? Let me know when you see it. Nina, what are we in? A bus?
Money.
the local people and farmer, they will use this forest to get wood for furniture, to make dhow, boats, Zanzibar and other things.
I got a food for you.
So I found a well here, and I'm gonna use this bucket and this rope to grab some and try out my life straw bottle for the first time. I don't know if this thing works, Bella. What are you holding?
I need my purse
Why do you need your purse?
so I can check if all my candy's safe.
Then after that, what did we do? Oh, we went we took some really shaky boats, which I would not have taken since we started traveling.
Shaky boats, where?
The little shaky boats that we got on. Remember that we paid the fishermen and we got on the shaky
when we
boat?
went to Turtle Island?
We just went on with these girls and we went to this, we got a fisherman to take us in this little boat and we got to the island. We made it fine. Nina was all about it. She jumped off that thing like it was a normal thing. Supposedly it's not right.
There's a big debate about it.
Yeah, we did not know. We just heard land tortoises. I thought it'd be cool for Nina.
Okay, my only problem with this place was I don't like
Yes.
seeing animals in captivity, especially when they're like stuck in a confined area, and in their food was plastic because they like keep the food in like these big like how would you say it, like
It's like big rice bags.
yeah, rice
kind of
bag.
thing.
But there was fragments of the bag mixed in with the
It
food.
was like they tore the bag and put the food and then just kind of left it there.
So
Kind of
you
thing.
know me, animal activist Vic.
Just
I went
pulled
in there
this
and grabbed all like
out
the
of that
plastic and
turtle's
went to the
mouth.
He was
front
taking
desk,
plastic
and I was
out
like,
of the turtle's
"This is
mouth.
what you feed your animals." Like I was just really upset because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That can really mess up their
Yeah, I
intestines.
mean, we went there on a completely different mindset. We thought they had told us it was just an island
Yeah.
full of tortoises,
I thought it was.
free roaming. We realized then that maybe that wasn't the spot for us. But it was really cool to see these guys because we had never.
I'm all about rehabilitating animals and everything, but I don't like seeing just rehabilitating and releasing, or if it's like an endangered animal, then yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's an exception. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on.
We saw jellyfish. Yeah.
I always get stung by jellyfish. Everywhere we go, if there's jellyfish, they're gonna find me.
Well, we went to the beach right off Stone Town, and we were walking to the beach, and there was people, no people. So we were like, yes, this is our spot.
Nice secluded spot.
A nice secluded spot. Let's just hang out here. We can just play, set up our picnic, do whatever. So we set up, and I'm setting up, and these two go in the water, and Nina comes out, and then Victor's screaming. And I'm just like, what? And he's screaming all crazy. And then he runs out, and he's like if bees were attacking him or something. And then we look, and there's these
Just jellyfish everywhere.
jellyfish everywhere. I was like, oh, that's why there's no people. Huge, like, blue jellyfish. I had never seen one like that.
Stressful.
But,
I don't like jellyfish.
so you got to see lots of animals.
It's like my animal fear, jellyfish. I'd say.
Now Nina's always like, every time we go to the beach, are there jellyfish?
I'm like traumatized.
She's just excited. She wants to know if there's jellyfish.
She just thinks it's funny to hear me freaking out.
It was funny.
Whatever. So we celebrated Christmas here in Zanzibar, and we didn't have a Christmas tree, and we hadn't discovered the pineapple tree yet. So we had some chalk, and Belle improvised, and
I drew a Christmas tree on the wall of our accommodation.
with chalk that does come off,
It does come off.
given the proper cleaning supplies.
I mean, we didn't even have water in the place.
Exactly.
So,
We were using our water bottles to clean this.
so I guess the reason we're saying this is
short
that
we got a bad review on
we
Airbnb.
got in big trouble because the chalk didn't come off. It would have came off if I had water, but I had to make a Christmas tree for my kid. It was Christmas. I couldn't just wrap up a present and put it nowhere. So I drew this Christmas tree. I put her present there. She loved her present. She loved it all. But then when it was time to go, it didn't really come off. We didn't have water, and I mean, sorry guys. I mean, we couldn't even shower in that place sometimes.
It was
Like,
a really
what'd you
pretty
expect?
Christmas tree though.
But
So then on top of that, we had Bella's birthday. And one of the great things that I love about traveling is seeing how much all of us have grown, especially Bella and Nina. Nina was very shy. Bella was
Super
also
shy.
very shy.
Yeah.
I've always naturally just been like very friendly and outgoing, but I've definitely taken it a step further. I think we all have, which it definitely has like paid off because we've got to experience new like things that we wouldn't have been able to experience by ourselves. Because like for example,
we got to spend Christmas on a rooftop pool, and there we met some friends. We made like really cool friends that turned out to be from South Africa.
yeah.
And they were going up north, which I really wanted to go to because they have the best beaches. And they had rented their own car, and we were looking into doing it by bus, and they offered us to come back the next morning and just meet up with them and hop in their car for free.
Yeah.
So I thought that was great. I mean, obviously Victor was the one that started talking to them first, but then we really did get talking, and they
We
were
hung
amazing.
out a lot. Like
Yeah,
we hung out
I mean-
before we went to up north, we hung out up north, and then we
Yeah,
hung
they
out
helped-
when they came back before
They
they
helped
left.
Victor set up for my birthday. They even got me a birthday gift. They got me some henna powder that I loved and
That's
I
like-
wanted.
That's
and
my favorite thing
I was
about
just like, what?
That's my favorite thing about traveling is just connecting with other travelers. And so like if you ever see we're coming or gonna be somewhere you're gonna be or we're coming to your city, please do not hesitate to like reach out to us because we would love to hang out. We love meeting new families and other kids and just other regular travel people like in general. It just brings it.
Every time Victor goes out, Nina's like, get me new friends.
And I'll just go up to like random people and be like,
You have kids?
you have kids? Can we be friends? Like, here's my family. I swear I'm not a creeper. And it works.
It works every time. But so yeah, we did that, and we ended up north, where we
Enjoyed the beach.
Yeah, the beaches were beautiful. They actually had a really nice place to stay, and Nina got to swim in a really nice pool. It was just beautiful. Then yeah, we just got to be there for the sunset. I had my cocktails, and
then getting back was.
it was great.
a hot mess.
Oh yeah, getting back. I
We
mean,
had to like hitchhike back. We literally did hitchhike
we
back.
were gonna take the bus, but by the time we got to the buses were like, we're not going down there anymore.
I'm surprised we didn't get murdered.
It was a bit sketch.
We were actually like on our way back to be like, sorry girls, we need to like crash on your
On your
hotel
patio
room
or
floor
something because yeah,
we have like no way to
some
get back
issues.
home. But then some like random family pulled next to us and they seemed legit. And they had a kid and
They had a kid, so that's why we're like, they're not gonna try nothing with their
and
kid.
they were like, where are you going? And we were like, we need to go
down to Stone Town.
down to Stone Town. They're like, okay, well we'll take you as far as we can. We were like, okay.
And they took us like right outside of Stone Town. We
Yeah.
just walked a little bit. There was a market going on, so it wasn't like we were on our own anymore. But at first it was super dark.
It was really sketchy.
We had all of our equipment on
Don't
us,
do that.
like cameras and everything, in our backpacks that were not even dirty yet. They were brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, carrying our little girl. It was just too much.
We survived.
Yeah.
Take
It was
chance.
fine. We hitchhiked, we made it, and yeah.
Botswana, and then Namibia.
I see
leaving our home of the last 14 days. We're gonna attempt to walk to the ferry and get on there before 7 a.m. So let's go. You wanna walk a little bit? From Zanzibar to Dar es Salaam. Poor Nina got a little seasick. You don't feel too good, baby? Poor Bella's been sick the whole time too, right, baby?
Oh, Nina found her favorite fruit, and to this day, it's been almost 2 years now,
Squishy fruit.
and she loves her squishy fruit,
They're
which is
lychee fruit.
lychee fruit.
Yeah, but there's a lot of different varieties of lychee
Well,
fruit.
there's longan, there's lychee fruit, and there's other stuff. She loves them all, but squishy fruit.
She loves the ones with the red ones with like the tentacles on it.
The lychee fruit. Rambutan, they call it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves that stuff. Alright, so that was our experience in Zanzibar. You can do it on a budget. We did it. 30 cents, well, I don't remember, but it was really, really inexpensive bus rides. Very inexpensive accommodation if you're not picky. And it was great. So,
yeah,
that's about
so be sure to check out Zanzibar. Thanks for watching this video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. Also, please subscribe. We're still trying to make this page a channel, and yeah, we hope you guys tune in for more adventures. All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right.
Say bye. Bye bye. Bye.